Hi friends, today's lesson is from Module 2, Lesson 3. We have been doing an amazing job because we have been describing shapes so that we can figure out what to name them. Today we're going to keep talking about shapes. Our learning goal for today says, I can explain how to know if a shape is a rectangle. All right, so how do you know a shape is a rectangle? Let me show you. This, ta-da, is a rectangle. What do you notice? Oh my goodness, you're becoming an expert on shapes. Okay, so I bet you noticed that there are straight lines to this rectangle. None of that curly curve stuff. Great. What else do you notice? Ooh, you did notice there are four sides. Let's count them with our fingers. One, two, three, four. You're right. There are four sides. And what else do you notice? There's four of something else. Yeah, there's four corners. One, two, three, four. Remember where the two sides meet? It makes a little pocket. That's a corner. All right, in order to be a rectangle, you have to have straight lines. Check. You have to have four sides. Check. And you have to have four corners. Check. If you don't have all those things, you are not a rectangle. All right, let's look at some shapes and see if we can use our checklist to help us. Let's look at this one. Okay, what do you think, friend? Does it have straight lines? Yes, check. Are there four sides? Yes, four sides. Is that what you got? Perfect. Check. And are there four corners? Did you get four? I got four. Perfecto. So is it a rectangle? Ding, 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 ding. It is a rectangle. Good job. All right. What about, this one? Okay, what do you think about this one? Okay. Are there straight lines only? Yes, straight lines. Check. Are there four sides? Ooh, what do you think? I think some people, I thought I heard some people say yes, but let's look. Okay, let's start here. One, two, three. What is going on over here? I don't see one more big long side. I see two little chunks of a side. So, are there four whole sides, friends? Nope. So is this shape a rectangle? No way. Nope. Get out of here. You're not a rectangle. All right, let's try the next one. I hope that you are already shaking your head because this should look familiar to something else we've already talked about. Okay, does it have straight lines? Sure does. Does it have four sides? One, two, three. No, it does not. Friends, what shape is that? Yeah, it's a triangle. We talked about that yesterday. It's definitely not in the rectangle family. It doesn't have four sides. And in order to be a rectangle, you have to have all of the things on our list. Straight lines, four sides, and four corners. Adios, triangle. All right, let's look at, this one. All right, what do you think? Straight lines. You're right. Isn't that a fun noise to make? Let's go ahead and both say together. Yeah. Yeah. Why are we making that silly little noise? Yeah, because look at this curly, wavy side. That is not a straight line. If you had a line like that, your teacher would say, hey, straighten up that line, because that's too curly and wavy. Yeah, not a straight line, so not a rectangle. Shoo, shoo, shoo shape. Okay. Oh, man, this one. It's going to give you a run for your money. What about this one? Is this one a rectangle? Okay, straight lines. We see that right away. Check. Four sides. I love that you said, I heard you say that. One, two, three, four, five sides. That is not a rectangle. No, you have to have four sides in order to be a rectangle. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Okay, what about this shape? Okay, perfect. All right, does it have straight lines? Yes, check. Does it have four sides? Yes, check. And does it have four corners? One, two, three, four. Yes, check. Oh, finally. Yes, this is a rectangle. Good job. And actually, you know what? I just want to tell you This actually is a special rectangle because it has two names. It's also a square. When you have a rectangle that has four sides that are all exactly the same length, that's also called a square. Like, let's look at this rectangle. It has two sides that are the same length, but then the other sides are longer. So all four sides are not the same size. Some are so short and some are long. But in a square, all of the four sides are exactly the same. So that's pretty cool. All right. Adios, rectangle square. And then last one. Ooh, what about this one? This is also hard. We haven't really talked about this kind. All right, it's kind of tilty. Do you see that? All right. Yes, it has straight lines, so check. Does it have four sides? Yep, I counted four. Did you count four? Perfect. Now this is where it gets tricky. When we talk about four corners in a rectangle, we want to make it have corners that have like an L shape. So if I drew an L in there, it would make a nice L. This one is too slanty. He kind of goes to the side, so no, I'm going to say he does not have the right kind of corners. If you see something that looks like a rectangle, but it's tilty, not a rectangle. It needs to have four corners that are nice and square that make that L shape, okay? So no, he's not a rectangle. Adios, shape. All right, our learning goal for today says, I can explain how to know if a shape is a rectangle. We know rectangles have straight sides, they have four sides, and they have four corners. And the four corners have to make those L things. Can they be tilted? No way. Good job, friends. All right, so this is what I would like you to do. It's your turn to show me what you've learned. I gave you this gorgeous shape. Do you see it? Perfect. I want you to go ahead and seesaw me a video and let me know. Is this a rectangle? If it is, tell me how you know. And if you don't think it is, tell me why you don't think it is. All right, good luck, friends.